Hello, this is the Meta Man with rule number 2. You'll remember from yesterday, rule number 1 is to buy a basket of coins. Don't just put all your money in one coin. Rule number 2, listen carefully. Don't just wait till I say it and then say, oh yeah, I've heard that stuff and go away. No, I'm going to give you in depth. I'm going to really teach it to you so you won't get sucked into it by mistake, because it's easy to intellectually know what to do, but it's tough to emotionally do it correctly when you're in the heat of battle. So listen carefully. Rule number 2 is FOMO. FOMO, fear of missing out. Now, don't go away. Don't say, oh, yeah, I know about FOMO. No, why would I teach you about FOMO if you know all about it? I know you know what the words mean, fear of missing out, but that doesn't mean that you'll act correctly. So listen carefully and don't go away. Now that I've told you what not to do, why don't I tell you what to do? Number 1, don't take this as financial advice. It's just education and entertainment. And do subscribe and do make a comment of whether you like this, and do share and do tell your friends, like send it to your friends, share it with your friends and comment and like and subscribe. So here, FOMO. FOMO is the emotional reaction, that's hard to control when you see something happening and you think you're missing out. It's so hard. It's easy to understand it, but when you're in the heat of battle, it's not so easy to do it correctly. Here, now you can see I've just shared my screen, and you can see that waves, today is March 3rd, but I think I'll be airing this on March 4th. But nevertheless, on March 3rd, 2022, this coin waves went up 97.6%. It basically went up 100% in 1 week, 100% in 1 week. So let's say a friend said to you, have you heard of waves? I think it's doing really well. And you look at it, and it went up a little bit and you didn't bother. And then a couple days later, you looked at it and it went up 100%. You said, oh no, my friend was right. My friend was right. I missed out. It's gone up 100%. And you call your friend and said, what should I do? Is it too late? He says, oh no, this coin's going to the moon. And so you jump in after it doubled because of FOMO. You feared missing out. And I have to confess to you something. I have to confess. I fell victim to it. That's how easy it is. I know it. I'm intellectually able to understand it. I teach it, and I screwed up with what? Pegaxy. Pegaxy stone, PGX, is a coin I love because it's a game of mythical horses racing. It's so beautiful. It captivated my imagination. And because it's not available on a centralized exchange, I didn't really understand how to buy it. And I asked a couple people and they couldn't tell me. And I Googled it and I played some YouTube videos on how to buy on a wallet with a decentralized exchange. And I just couldn't understand it. And so I put it off for a while. And by the time I looked back at pegaxy again, it had gone from 36 cents where I wanted to buy it to 80 cents. I said, oh no. So I called up a dear friend of mine, Nate's from Slovenia, and I said, you gotta help me right now. I've got to buy this darn coin already. And so he explained it all to me. We shared my screen and he said, do this, click here, press this, click here. And I actually got pegaxy. Here's the bad news. At 80 cents, at 80 cents. But I wanted it so much, I justified it. I said, look, I think this coin is going to go way up because it's a brand new game and it just started, but it's so beautiful. It's going to go to the moon. And so I let myself buy it. Now I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to put in cheeky offers, not at, let's say the coin's at 80 cents. I'm supposed to put in cheeky offers at maybe 50 cents, something like that. But I didn't. I said, what the heck? I just want to buy it. It was so difficult to figure out how to buy it on a decentralized exchange that I said, to heck with it, I'll just take it. And so I took it at 80 cents. And now, oh my gosh, let's see where it is now. Oh gosh, I'm embarrassed to look. PGX, let's see. PGX It's at 31 cents, 31 cents, and I bought it at 80 cents. You see, even the MetaMan can get sucked in because of this reason or that reason. There's always a darn reason. My reason wasn't that I feared I would miss out. My reason was it was so difficult to get it. I just wanted to have it done already. And sure enough, I buy it 80 cents, and it's now less than when I originally wanted it at 36 cents. Okay, big lesson. Big lesson. You know the deal. Subscribe and like and share and comment about whether you like this one. Comment on whether you think you're strong enough to avoid FOMO. And this is education and entertainment. It's not financial advice. You are now far wiser than you were just a few minutes ago. I love you. That was rule number 2. And rule number 2 is FOMO. Rule number 1 was basket. And tomorrow is going to be rule number 3. I wonder what that is. Please click on Meta in order to subscribe to my channel. And please click on this video, which is my most recent video, my previous one. And please click on that video, which Google and YouTube think is the most appropriate if you enjoyed this video.